Chakalaka is where I live. Chakalaka is where I was born. That has always been so peaceful and look like you are closer to nature, because the deers would be in your backyard, the squirrels would be in the trees, and people ate vegetables from the gardens, and neighbors were just friendly. But I have never really been a little girl. I've always been kind of an old lady, because I always associated with older people. I love older people. And my mother, when she worked, and she did private homework, always would leave me with older ladies. And I learned to embroidery, I learned to cook, and I learned to, I just grew up with the mannerisms of an old lady. We were mixed black and white, and my neighbors were all white. But it was, I guess, the history that was going on and the Jim Crow laws that we lived by. You knew that at home you went to your house. If it was school, you went to your school. If it was church, you had your church. And so that separated us. But other than that, we were all able to live together peacefully. And when something happened to one neighbor, it happened to us all. Our school was a neighborhood school, and I could walk to school, but it was a one-teacher school. This one teacher taught there 40 years. Two-story building built in 1876, which still stands. Everybody from 1876 to 1951 attended that school. My mother attended the school when she came up from Tuskegee. I attended the school in 1951, and see, there was no plumbing in the school. There was a water bucket, and there were glasses, and they might have been jelly glasses or whatever kind of glass, and everybody put your name on the glass. Oh, I don't know when they were washed. Maybe they washed them. But water was brought in fresh from the well, and there was no plumbing, so we used the church's outdoor laboratories. Every year, at the end of the year, we had plays and operettas. Now, didn't have any musical instrument out there at the school building. But we needed time, they would take that switch or that stick they had and beat time, and you kept time to the music, to the stick. But we had big plays, and everybody would come at night to see the children have the play. Okay, first grade's play gonna be tonight. Second grade play gonna be the next night. And so sometimes it went on for like a week. We had no transportation to get there. So that meant a lot of students didn't get any farther than in 6th grade because they had no transportation to get to the school. It so happened that my father was still at Fort McClellan and had a car, which was kind of rare for people. Didn't have a lot of cars in the 30s, you know, and in the 40s, early 40s. So my brother and I would get up like 4 o'clock in the mornings and get with my father, and he would drive us within 2 miles of that school. He would cut off and go to his job, and we would walk. Very cold mornings, sometimes very, very cold. And the neighbors in Hobson City knew about children coming in from all over the counties. and they would open their doors, for us to be warm and that kind of thing. A lot of times we get to school, and the janitor would just be building the fires. So that was an experience. Then they gave us the bus. It wasn't a very good bus. Sometimes the bus broke down. We'd get off as sure it was funny to us, and we'd just walk home. We have walked from Oxford, I know, 2 or 3 times or more than that. But with all of that, my brother graduated with perfect attendance and was valedictorian. I graduated valedictorian and perfect attendance because my parents were the ones who said, you're going to go to school. Nothing would keep you. Now, they made that possible one